Hello and welcome back to yet another canal adventure. Those of you with a keen eye will realise that that is not Paul, who is stood by the lock on the left hand side of your screen. It's a crew member from the boat that is following us. She's arrived on a bicycle a few moments ago and is eager to help us with the lock. They're going to be following us for the rest of the way down the arm and are hoping that there are plenty of spaces at the town basin to moor up on. You're joining us on the last leg of our journey down the Aylesbury Arm. It is the afternoon of the 1st of September 2019. In our last vlog, we had left the Aylesbury Canal Society's Circusfield Basin. And in this vlog, we are actually heading to and will arrive at the town basin in the centre of Aylesbury.
Oh no, get going, get going. No, I can do that colour there. No, you don't need to. Yeah. Oh, that's very kind of you. I'll go slow.
It's going to wobble a bit. I've left him at the lock. He's helping with the boat behind us. We haven't got far to go to the next lock. I'm hoping he catches up, but I'm going nice and slow. The sorry-looking buildings on the cleared land to our right-hand side are what remains of Walton Mill. It is thought that a mill had stood on this parcel of land since the Domesday Book. Most of the mill buildings have unfortunately been destroyed. The mill house and a few other structures around it, which date back to the 1800s, and incorporates sections of a much earlier 17th century mill house, are Grade 2 protected and still stand. Sadly, this site has been like this for at least the past 20 years, if not longer. On our left-hand side are some visitor moorings and, more importantly, moorings for the local Tesco supermarket, which is a short hop, skip and jump through the hedgerow. There is a Lidl not too far from here as well. It's a perfect place to stop for a few hours of shopping heaven. As we slowly cruise past the site of Alton Mill, you'll see some mounds of weed that have been dredged from the canal. I'm glad that these have been removed and are not fouling our propeller. At the next lock, we have some gongoozlers watching us as we slowly descend. This is lock number 16 on the Aylesbury Arm, also known as Park Street Lock, and directly in front of us is bridge number 17. Do you recall from an earlier vlog we mentioned the Aylesbury Condensed Milk Factory? This factory was located just below this lock and had a wharf where the boxes of tinned condensed milk could be loaded onto barges before being transported up the arm and to towns and cities along the rest of the canal system. The factory is sadly no longer here. Instead, there are some lovely canalside properties. I hold the boat in position below the lock and wait for a while for Paul to rejoin me on board. He is preparing the lock for the boat that is following us. After a short while the camera will stop recording. I am grateful for this, as I had a little bit of a pat mishap. Well, I say it was a pat mishap, it was more of a word being bleeped out moment. The sun was low and was in my eyes. I couldn't see how narrow the canal got under the next bridge. Let's just say it wasn't as wide as I thought it was, and I crashed my way through the bridge hole. Emerging from the other side of the bridge, a fellow boater gives the Aylesbury Town Basin welcome by giving a warning on how shallow the canal is past this point.
Yeah, I thought I did something on the beach, but it's a bridge. Yeah, sorry? Quite shallow around here. Right, okay. I'll keep going slow.
Shall we take a minute or two to talk about water draft? That's the depth of the vessel under the water. We have got an Aqualine Madison narrowboat, and our draft is 2 feet. I have to say, we haven't noticed that this canal is of a shallow depth, and thinking about it, that's probably why you see so much wobble on our camera if we're moving around on the inside of the boat.
There's loads of space.
Oh, is there?
Yes.
Oh, typical. Apparently there's loads of space in the basin.
The cycling crew member from the boat that was following us down the arm has reported that there are lots of spaces within the town basin. I'm actually pleased about that. Although our plan was to turn around and moor up further up the arm, we won't look this gift horse in the mouth and make changes to our plans. Now, what was I talking about? The wobbling of the boat as we move around inside. That was it. We're not very deep, which would explain why we're not very stable. A 2-foot draft does, however, allow us to remain buoyant on the shallower canals. We didn't have any major issues on the Ashby Canal either, and lots of people keep saying how shallow that is. There are definitely plenty of spaces available to moor. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Aylesbury Town Basin. I am even more amazed that in the town basin there are pontoon moorings, which are free. These pontoon moorings allow a stay of up to 14 days, slap bang in the town centre of Aylesbury, with convenient shopping not more than a duck's quack away. Aylesbury Theatre is directly in front of us. There's a hotel here on our right and the college buildings on the left. The pontoons are secure. They can be accessed using a waterways key, and the trip boat owner acts as harbour master and lives on a boat moored up here as well. The historic centre of town is a very short walk away. What a lovely place to be. I do like Aylesbury. We hope that you have enjoyed this vlog and seen the Aylesbury Town Centre Basin. If you have, then please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and for notifications when we next post, ding that notification bell. You're more than welcome to leave a comment, and we will respond back to you as soon as we can. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.